Our morning rush continues now with a new report out from UConn that suggests our state's economic recovery from the pandemic will be slow and painful. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Caitlin Nuclo is live at the state capitol now with the latest findings of this report. It was just released this morning, so if you're just waking up with us, it's brand new, right, Kate?
It is, and we've been spending the last hour or so going over this report. It is very detailed, and it shows that we might be dealing with lasting effects from this pandemic for at least 10 years.
If COVID-19 infections and deaths continue to rise, the economy may go into reverse. That is one of the findings of a new study out from the Connecticut Center of Economic Analysis at UConn. Typically, this report just looks at the economic trajectory for 10 quarters, but given the pandemic, this report looks at where Connecticut may be headed over the next 10 years. The 19-page study says it becomes clear that the national recovery has slowed dramatically from the anticipated snapback of late spring and summer. And Connecticut is no exception. They say our state was already struggling before COVID hit, which only made matters worse.
Connecticut was in pretty bad shape before the pandemic started. We had never recovered from the Great Recession 12 years ago. We were still about 17,000 jobs below where we'd been in our previous peak. And this had been a progressive problem in Connecticut.
Professor Fred Karstensen says much of Connecticut's job growth in the last 10 years has been in tourism and hospitality, and those areas were hit particularly hard during the pandemic, losing hundreds of thousands of jobs. The study suggests there are things the state can do to mitigate the damage and the residual weakness from the pandemic, including strengthening the state's IT infrastructure and making Connecticut competitive to attract major data center investment.
And if you'd like to read that full report, we have it for you on the Channel 3 app. We are live in Hartford this morning. Caitlin Nuclo, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.